We will tell you how Kabul woke up to Taliban standing on its gates. The world turned upside down on August 15. On Sunday, Taliban had occupied the key eastern city of Jalalabad without firing a bullet. The insurgents then stormed into the house of Nangarhar governor Zia-ul Haq Amar Khil, who by then had surrendered. Before Jalalabad fell, the world at large thought that Taliban would take weeks to capture Kabul. But Taliban's rapid advance led to the collapse of Ghani government in days. Taliban came well prepared. First came the sumptuous breakfast at Jalalabad governor's residence, and then came the advance. The insurgents closed in on Kabul, which triggered panic in the capital. The military advance was swift. Kabul was quickly surrounded after Jalalabad fell. Within hours after capturing Jalalabad, Taliban pressed into Kabul. Taliban's lightning advance caught everybody off guard in Kabul. US President Joe Biden ordered deployment of 5,000 troops to Afghanistan to evacuate US citizens. Other countries followed suit. Smoke rose from the embassy's roof as diplomats burned sensitive documents. UK also evacuated people from the fortified Green Zone. While others repatriated staff members and shuttered their embassies altogether, Russia said that it will close its embassy in Kabul. Acting Interior Minister Abdul Sattar Mirzakhwal said Kabul will not be attacked and the transition of the power to the Taliban will happen peacefully. The visual on your screen speaks volumes about panic on the streets of Kabul. Panic struck the entire city despite Taliban's statement that they will not hinder daily life. Thousands of people want to leave Kabul. Ghani quietly fled Kabul without informing his fellow countrymen. Despite billions of dollars spent by the US and NATO, Taliban took over Afghanistan in 11 days. US assessment claimed that Taliban would take 6 months to occupy Afghanistan, but in reality, Taliban took over Afghanistan in 11 days. Taliban has declared that the war is over. On the other hand, Afghanistan government officials said that a government delegation will travel to Doha to continue talks with Taliban on transition of power. Afghanistan refugees in Delhi shared the pain of their compatriots back home.
I have never felt it to this extent, helpless, hopeless, disappointed, poor and miserable in my life. All our 20 years achievement maybe just go in blinks of few days.
The situation is now completely, we can say, a disaster right now for us, as we have done our course, everything here in India. If you go back to our country, especially, if you go back to our country, especially Taliban, they are kind of allied with Pakistan, and we have studied in India. So they are just two opposite sides of a coin, and they're not going to match. And I think it's a big danger for us.
The big question is whether it marks an end to liberal politics in Afghanistan, where women and men of different creed could work and live together.